Hey there. Beam Splitter comes out today. There's probably going to be a bunch of explainers and stuff for it. It's just a really exciting day overall. But I just thought I'd show you essentially one of my favorite sounds, and we'll kind of go through some of the features of the pedal as we get there. But so that's the sound. We're hearing, three separated guitar parts from one that all have different drive characteristics and delay times. Everything's running through the Neural DSP Pliny plugin, which that also just came out today, or I guess yesterday as you're watching this. But they just updated it, and it sounds really nice. So I've got three instances of that. One in the center, one to the right, one to the left. But to start kind of walking through how to get into this sound, I'm going to go ahead and dial it back to mono on the Beam Splitter. And I'm just going to unplug the other two outputs to do that. Okay, so now we have everything in mono, and we've got all three of those sounds together. But before we get there, let's just start with what each of the drives is doing. Actually, I guess before that, probably want to hear clean tone, so let's do that. So you have like just a little bit of breakup coming from the amp. That is just my ideal sound. So it's pretty clean, but not perfectly clean. But I feel like the way the Beam Splitter pushes those kind of sounds is just really nice. So let's engage just purple on its own. And purple is isolated because its volume is the only one up. The other two are all the way down, so you should only hear purple. So nice, like super crunchy drive with a lot of low end, even with the gain all the way down, kind of breaks up in the low end. Let's check out green on its own. So this one's a little lighter, set with just the drive, so the delay is essentially inactive. It's such a short time that you don't really feel it. Just medium gain, a little less weight in the low end. Let's move on to blue. Again, lower gain in terms of what blue can do, but still got a good crunch to it. I think blue might be my favorite drive sound in there. It's just like a couple transistors. I don't really know the circuit, but it sounds nice. Let's introduce some delay on, or no, let's not do that. Let's blend the three in parallel with just the drive. So let's hear how they sound when there's no delay separating the three. So you have just a little bit of filtering happening from this super short delays on green and blue, but overall it's just adding up to make one really big mono guitar sound. Let's start to introduce some delay. So I'm going to turn down deviate so we can get just the time element, and I'll set green to like pretty long time and blue to maximum time, and that should give us sort of widening and separation across the three drive sounds. Okay, so we're starting to get there. I'm going to introduce some feedback now. So you're starting to get trails, and it's almost reverby with things that are held out, but obviously with percussive stuff, you hear those really distinct repeats. Now let's make it deviate. So basically the deviate knob is just going to randomly shift the delay time on both green and blue. I was going to max deviate, and then I thought that's too much. Now, more separation. You've got chorusing type noises. They're all running together in mono. Again, just like embiggening the guitar. So I think we're there. I think these are the settings we started with. You can double check me on that. But let's go ahead and plug in the other two outputs. And through that, we're going to split it trio again. So we're gonna hear purple in the center with no delay time, and then green will be on the right, blue will be on the left. And because those delay times differ, you'll get this like just extra spaciousness from them being delayed from each other, but then extra clarity because they're panned apart rather than just being compressed in mono. And again, it's the neural Pliny plugin. It's just the exact same sound across all three channels, so that there's some consistency in terms of like the clean sound. How great does that sound? I'm just gonna play it now. I don't know if this will be a series or what, but I just thought I would maybe explore this and potentially other stuff through the lens of like, let's find one sound. Let's get to know a pedal through finding one really fun sound in it, and kind of journeying there through the settings. Yeah, it's available today. Go get it.